Today we are going to talk about Ustad Ayet Ali Khan, a legend, a name, and a maestro of Bangladesh and Indian subcontinent. He is my grandfather. My father, musicologist Mubarak Hossain Khan, who was the Director General of Bangladesh Shilpakala Academy, was the third son of Ustad Ayet Ali Khan. Ustad Ayat Ali Khan is having the longest history that I believe of learning Indian classical music, staying in India. 13 years is quite a huge number. Today we are going to learn a lot about Ustad Ayat Ali Khan. My sister, Professor Reenat Fauzia, granddaughter of Ustad Ayat Ali Khan, will talk more about Ustad Ayat Ali Khan. Let's listen what she is talking about.
Shibpur is a proud village in Brahmanbaria with the legacy of producing a galaxy of music maestros of timeless fame. Born in that family on 26 April 1884, Ustad Ayat Ali Khan was the youngest son of the five brothers, of whom Ustad Alauddin Khan was the most reputed artist. Safdar Hussain Khan, father of these five sons, himself was a musician. He learned Sitar from Ustad Qasim Ali Khan, a descendant of the legendary musician Mia Tanshen. All his sons were naturalized musicians. Ayat Ali took his first music lessons from his elder brother, Fakir Aftabuddin Khan, and then he decided to learn from Ustad Alauddin Khan. At that time, Ustad Alauddin Khan was the court musician of Maihar. Ayat Ali left Shibpur for Maihar. At first, Ustad Alauddin Khan gave him lessons on sitar, but hearing the special ability and craftsmanship on playing alap, Alauddin started to teach Surbahar to Ustad Ayat Ali Khan. He spent a number of years with Alauddin learning the intricate techniques of playing the Surbahar with finer excellence. Ustad Alauddin Khan then sent him to his own guru, Ustad Wazir Khan, a legendary musician of Tansin Gharana, but he gave his younger brother a condition that he must not reveal his identity and must satisfy the guru with his own talent. Ayat Ali agreed and started for Rampur. Ustad Wazir Khan was the court musician of Rampur state at that time. After a training of long 13 years, Ustad Wazir Khan brought Ayat Ali to the court of Rampur. Hamid Ali Khan was the Nawab of Rampur at that time. Ayat Ali played Surbahar in front of the Nawab. The enthralled Nawab gave him the title Ustad on that day. The glad Ustad Wazir Khan told him, "Your pupillage is completed. Now you have to spend the rest of your life with dedication of music." Ustad Ayat Ali Khan started his career as a court musician in Maihar. Then he worked as a court musician in Rampur for some time. In 1935, poet Rabindranath Tagore was deeply impressed to hear the performance of Ustad Ayat Ali Khan in a concert in Kolkata. He invited Ayat Ali Khan to join Vishwabharati as head of the Department of Instrumental Music. But unfortunately, the weather did not suit him. He had to face some health problems, so he decided to come back home. Though sad, Tagore agreed. Tagore gave him testimonial both in Bangla and English. The English version is quoted below. I am glad to give this testimonial to Mr. Ayat Ali Khan, who has been working here for some months as a teacher of instrumental music in our Sangeet Bhavan. He is a successful teacher and a good musician. He has given us every satisfaction with his work and he is popular with his students. I wish him success in his career. Rabindranath Tagore. Ustad Alauddin Khan was an all-time advisor to him in all works. Modification of Sarode was the most revolutionary work jointly done by the two brothers. According to the advice of Alauddin Khan, Ayat Ali made a series of Sarodes. He gave one to his nephew Ali Akbar Khan and one to his son Bahadur Hussain Khan. This newly innovated Sarode could more easily facilitate the style of playing that they inherited from Tanshen's family. Reasonably, the new version of Sarode became popular in a short time. It spread quickly throughout the subcontinent. Famous luthier Hemen Sen from Kolkata took the Sarode from Ali Akbar Khan as a model and wrote down its measurement in his diary. Later on, he made a lot of sarodes following the measurements, and these sarodes were spread throughout India and the rest of the world. Ayet Ali Khan did different experiments on many other musical instruments. He added a soundbox near the bridge of Esraj and thus made it sound fine and more enchanting. He named it Tashanai. He invented a new instrument named Monohara, combining Esraj and Tashanai. With the advice of elder brother Ustad Alauddin Khan, he created Chandrasarang. Following Western cello, he made a new instrument and named it Mandronad. Ustad Ayet Ali Khan was also an excellent music composer of orchestra. While in Rampur, he founded an orchestra playing all Oriental music instruments. The name of the orchestra was Rampur String Band. Ustad Ayet Ali Khan created several ragas. Barish, Hemuntika, Awal Vasant, Omo Shuhag are some among them. He was a regular artist of radio from 1951 to 1965. Apart from that, he participated in a number of music conferences like All Bengal Music Conference, Alauddin Music Conference, etc. He founded an institution for music named Alauddin Music College. Ustad Ayet Ali Khan was a very good teacher. Some of his students were very famous artists in the subcontinent. Among them, the name of Ustad Ahmad Ali Khan comes first. He was the recipient of Padma Shri from Indian government. Famous sitar artist Ajoy Sinha Roy and famous folk singer Amar Pal were his students. His niece Annapurna also took some lesson from him. Annapurna is a recipient of Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan from Indian government. Among his sons, Ustad Abid Hussain Khan and Ustad Bahadur Hussain Khan were artists of high quality. Ustad Ayet Ali Khan received Governor Award in 1960 and Tamghai Imtiaz in 1961 for his contribution in music. In 1966, the then government gave him the title Pride of Performance. In 1976, he was given Bangladesh Shilpakala Academy Award, and in 1985, he was given the highest award given by the government of Bangladesh, Shadhinata Divas Puruskar, posthumously. Ustad Ayet Ali Khan was father of 6 sons and 3 daughters. His sons Ustad Abid Hussain Khan, Ustad Bahadur Hussain Khan, Mubarak Hussain Khan, Sheikh Sadi Khan, Tanchen Khan and Bitofan Khan have contribution to the music world. In 1964, he fell ill due to cerebral thrombosis. On September 2, 1967, he breathed his last.
Now we know a lot about Ustad Ayet Ali Khan. My sister said about his special style of playing Surbahar, the gamok, the alap, the depth, the jhala, all those things. He transferred all these knowledges to his grandson, Ustad Khurshid Khan. And Ustad Khurshid Khan again transferred all these knowledges learned from his Nana, grandfather Ustad Ayet Ali Khan, to his Ustad Khurshid Khan's disciple, Professor Reenat Fauzia. So that special pattern of playing was something different of Ustad Ayet Ali Khan. So by parampara, by generations, it came through Ustad Khurshid Khan and Professor Reenat Fauzia. So we will listen some of those little patterns of those gamok, pattern of chala, pattern of the mead, all these things from Professor Reenat Fauzia's playing sitar now. Let's go.
I'm going to play Raga Bhagyasri, an old raga. What I'm trying to do is to follow the techniques in the Bistar part that my grandfather taught to his eldest grandson, Ustad Khurshid Khan, my cousin, who is my mentor or guru.
My sister said about the ragas created by Ustad Ayet Ali Khan. One of the ragas he created was Barish. By the name of it, you understand it refers to rainy season. My brother Ustad Shahadat Hasan Khan, my guru, played this raga back in 2019 when he was performing on BTV, remembering my grandfather Ustad Ayet Ali Khan's death anniversary. I was there, I listened to him playing, so I learned something from there, and a little bit from there, the knowledge I learned, I'll try to play a little bit on Sarode today. I don't know a lot about this raga, but here we go. We'll try. If I don't play at all, this raga will die. So at least I'll try something so that we can keep those ragas rolling. Please bear with me while I'm playing. Today, the 2nd of September, is the 55th death anniversary of the maestro Shur Sadhak Ustad Ayet Ali Khan. We are trying to recall all his contributions, all that he has done towards music, so that we can keep his name alive. It's our responsibility to perform his ragas, to remember his contributions towards music, so that these names can remain forever in our mind. Stay safe, everyone, and have a great night, or have a great evening, or wherever you are, have a great day. Thank you very much.